Well, hello everyone. Joel Fiesel here today. I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk about term insurance. Why get term insurance? What to use term insurance for? Term life insurance, where it can be used. Some people say, "Well, is it? Do we buy term? Or do we get whole life?" Right? It's always the question. And so, really, there's places for both. And some people are like, "Well, I don't like term. I like whole life." It just depends on your situation. Okay. And so, like for example, if you have debts, okay, if you have, let's say, debts like high debts, mortgage, that you pass away, you want to make sure that those debts are taken care of. You can use term for example. And so, term life insurance, you're going to get the biggest dollar amount, or excuse me, the biggest death benefit amount for the lowest monthly premium. And so now, of course, the difference with term is that it's for a period of time, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. There are some that will go up to 40 if you're young enough. But you can get the biggest death benefit for the lowest dollar amount. And so, if you have debts, or let's say you want to have it for income replacement, to leave some money behind. And so, kind of the rule of thumb is, if, obviously if you're working, whatever your annual income is, the rule of thumb is you want to have about 8 to 10 times of life insurance of your annual income. And so term is the easiest way to get that. And so now you don't have to get 8 to 10 times. It's just kind of a rule of thumb. Now, I always say is whatever works for your budget. I don't want you to be insurance poor. But, let's say you have a mortgage, or let's say you have some debts, you have some family members, you're married, you want to leave some money behind so that your family can continue for a while without having to worry about working. Maybe you have a one income household, where the spouse is not working. This would be an ideal type of situation for that 8 to 10 times. Now, of course, the younger you are, the lower the cost is. The healthier you are, the lower the cost is as well. So, just kind of throwing that out as an idea. And so, sometimes you have people that go, "Well, I like whole life," and so, yeah, whole life is a great product to have. You can get it while you're young. You can get it, for for the funeral, or maybe to leave a little bit of money behind in the future. But if you get a large whole life policy, your costs are going to be a lot higher. And so, I'm a big believer is have a whole life to cover like funeral, maybe leave a little bit behind, but use that term to cover your debts during your working years. And then the idea is when you retire, you're not really going to have any types of debts and things at that point. Everything should be paid for, your house. And then, of course, you can even do a whole life that is a paid up policy where you pay it off in 10 or 20 years. So just throwing out just some examples there of where and how to use term. And of course, if you want to get more information, or get some quotes even on term life insurance, the best option, the best company to go with. Now, of course, if you're bad health, term is probably not going to be an option, but we do have some guaranteed issue whole life or some simplified issue whole life that we can get you coverage with. But what I would do at that point is if you want to get more information or a quote, you can either reach out on our website. You can reach out to me, or if you want to have one of our local agents in your local area, we can get you with one of our agents as well. So just go to www.sffagents.com. You can go to our contact us page, and we'll get you in touch with someone. With that being said, over and out for now. Bye bye.